My son, my daughter, I want to talk to you about something that has gone unnoticed by your eyes but has been consuming your peace day after day. It's not a scandalous sin or a visible fall. It's something more subtle, more silent, and therefore more dangerous, your hurry. Yes, your hurry. That rush you've learned to call productivity, but that has been robbing you of the ability to hear me. That constant race you feed with packed schedules, endless notifications, overlapping commitments, and a desperate thirst for immediate results. My child, I see it, and it pains me to see you running so much, and yet drifting so far from me. Have you noticed how you're always in a hurry? How your thoughts never rest, not even when you lie down? How you pray while watching the clock? How you read the Bible with your mind elsewhere? How you say you love me but never have time to be with me without distractions? This is what I want to talk to you about today, because your hurry is taking you away from me. Not because I have moved away, but because you're so rushed, so focused on the next goal, the next payment, the next piece of content, the next project, that your spirit has become a stranger in your own body. You're chasing after everything except what truly matters. My child, I did not create you to live exhausted. I didn't call you to run like someone chasing others' approval. I didn't form you to be just another person in a crowd rushing to impress rather than truly live. You don't realize it, but your hurry is killing your spiritual sensitivity. You are becoming more efficient before men, but less present before me. You worry about productivity, but have forgotten what it means to bear fruit. You are doing a lot, but producing little for eternity. Because what is done away from my presence may impress men, but it will never be eternal. What is not born from my timing dies in time. Daughter, how many times have you said, "I don't have time"? You spend hours in front of screens, jumping from video to video, post to post, voice to voice, and still say you can't hear me. The truth is, your time didn't disappear. It was kidnapped. Kidnapped by wrong priorities, by pressures I never placed on you, by fears you keep feeding. You live trying to prove something, conquer something, achieve something, as if you're in a race where the prize is recognition, praise, acceptance. But in the middle of all that hurry, what you're losing is your soul. You're losing yourself. You're losing me. Do you remember when we walked together? When you sought me in the morning and thanked me at night? When you wept just by hearing a worship song? When any moment with me was enough and nothing competed with my presence? Do you remember the lightness in your heart, even when nothing seemed right on the outside? Do you know why? Because you were walking in my timing, because you trusted I was in control even when the world said everything was out of place. But now you want to move ahead. You want quick answers, instant miracles, immediate healing, open doors without waiting for the process. But my child, I am not a shortcut. I am the way. While you live at a frantic pace, I wait for you. I see you opening multiple tabs at once, trying to handle everything, trying to please everyone, trying to fix things that weren't even yours to fix. And in the middle of all that, I see how tired you are, exhausted, overwhelmed, irritable with those you love, impatient with your own mistakes, anxious about the future, tied to goals you don't even know who set. And I ask you, is it worth it? Is it worth running so fast only to lose what's eternal? Is it worth filling your calendar and emptying your heart? Is it worth living to deliver and forgetting to live to enjoy me? You've been confusing speed with direction. You've confused movement with purpose. And you've mistaken noise for my presence. But my presence is not in the noise of hurry. It's in the simplicity of relationship. I am a God of process, not of rush, a God of the way, not of shortcuts. I am the God who made Joseph wait for years, who matured David in the fields, who taught Moses to hear me in the desert, not because I arrive late, but because I prepare, I form, I shape. And for that, you need to learn to slow down. You need to give me back your time. Because while you rush through seasons, you miss the fruit that only matures in waiting. You say you want answers. You say you long for peace. You say you seek direction. But how can I speak to you if your mind never stops? How can I heal you if you won't let yourself feel? How can I show you the next step if you're already running toward what you think is right? My child, it's not about doing less. It's about doing it with me. It's about walking with me, not ahead, not behind, by my side. You don't need to run to catch me. You just need to stop running from me. I'm not in a hurry to use you, but I am in a hurry to restore you. Because your body may still be walking, but your soul is already crawling. And if you continue like this, you'll reach many places, but still feel empty. Today I give you a simple and profound invitation. Slow down, turn off the noise, breathe. Come talk to me without looking at the clock. Tell me what's been scaring you. Give me that anxiety that's been tightening your chest. Lay before me those pressures you've been silently carrying. I'm here. And while you try to fix everything with your hands, I only want to touch your heart. Because what you need most is not more time. It's more of me. You'll lose nothing by prioritizing me. On the contrary, you'll gain everything, because in silence I speak. In pauses I act, in waiting I teach. I don't operate by man's clocks. My plans don't run late, because they don't run, they walk with firmness, with accuracy, with grace. So stop comparing yourself. Stop running out of fear of being left behind. Stop living as a slave to a performance that lacks my blessing. Whoever runs without direction stumbles faster. But whoever walks with me, even slowly, reaches the right destination. My child, I love you too much to let you continue at this pace. And if I'm speaking to you today, it's because there's still time. Time to begin again, time to adjust, time to slow down, time to remember that the eternal doesn't require haste, it requires consistency. It's not about speed, it's about presence. So take your eyes off the crowd, off the numbers, off the metrics and the goals, and turn your eyes back to me. I am your way, and whoever follows me will not be lost. Whoever walks at my pace finds rest. Whoever trusts my timing will harvest miracles that human time could never produce. Son, daughter, don't let the noise of the world drown out my voice. Don't let others' urgency steal your time with me. Don't let the fear of being left behind push you outside my will. Because when you walk with me, you are never out of place, never alone. I know where to lead you, and more than that, I want to lead you in peace, so please. Slow down today, listen to me, follow me. I am here, and the time you thought you lost, I can restore in the blink of an eye. Because what is done in my timing lasts forever. Lasts. When you finally slow down, you may begin to hear things that the rush had silenced, grief you never processed, disappointments you buried, questions you were too afraid to ask. But I'm not afraid of any of it. I want to walk with you through all of it. You see, many of the emotions you call weakness are actually doorways I use to bring healing. The sadness you keep pushing aside is a signal that something needs my touch. The anger that surprises you is not to be suppressed, but surrendered. The loneliness isn't a curse, it's a call to come closer. I know it's easier to keep going than to face what's really inside, but avoiding your pain won't heal it. Numbing your fear won't remove it. Only my presence can truly restore the broken parts within you. You've been so focused on doing what's expected of you that you've forgotten how to simply be. Be still, be honest, be loved. I didn't create you to live like a machine. I formed you with breath and spirit, with heart and soul. There's no healing in hiding. No freedom in pretending. But when you bring me your whole self, unfiltered, unguarded, I don't shame you. I cover you. I restore what was lost and revive what was dying. Let me into the places you've shut down. Let me speak into the parts of your story you've been too afraid to revisit. Nothing you reveal to me will change how I love you. You've learned to function in pieces. One part for work, another for people, another you keep for yourself. But I want to make you whole, not functional, not efficient, whole. I'm not asking you to collapse your life. I'm inviting you to surrender the weight you were never meant to carry. Surrender the need to have it all figured out. Surrender the fear that drives your every decision. You've been so afraid of falling behind, but what if being still with me puts you ahead in ways the world can't measure? What if the peace you're longing for is waiting in the very pauses you avoid? I don't move at the world's pace. I move at the pace of eternity, and I know the exact moment to open a door, change a heart, or shift a circumstance. Your job isn't to push the timing. Your job is to stay close, close enough to hear me when I whisper, close enough to know when I stop, when I turn, when I lead. Because walking with me isn't just about going somewhere, it's about becoming someone. The person I created you to be isn't born out of endless effort. That person is formed in the secret place, the quiet place, the surrendered place. You don't need a louder voice, you need a clearer heart. You don't need to be everywhere, you need to be fully present where I have placed you. Let me retrain your attention. Let me rewire your thoughts. You've learned how to respond to urgency. Now I want to teach you how to respond to peace. The peace I give isn't found in the absence of conflict, it's found in the middle of it. A peace that anchors you, calms you, restores you, and gives you eyes to see differently. You think peace is something to chase, but it's the result of presence. My presence. You don't find it by running toward results. You find it by returning to me. So let me interrupt you today, not to stop your life, but to reset your life, not to waste time, but to redeem it. Some of what you call delay is actually protection. Some of what frustrates you is mercy in disguise. You don't always see what I'm doing, but you can trust who I am. I know you've prayed for open doors, but some doors close because I love you too much to let you walk through them. I'm not trying to punish you. I'm trying to protect what I placed inside you. You carry gifts I gave you, but gifts without guidance become burdens. Dreams without timing become distractions. Anointing without rest leads to burnout. That's why I bring you back here, back to stillness, back to me. Not because you failed, but because you've drifted. And I always call my children back to the garden, back to the place where we talk without walls, where we walk without pretense, where your value isn't tied to what you do, but who you are with me. There are things I want to show you, but I won't rush them, because revelation is never rushed. It unfolds in the slow dance of trust and intimacy. You've wanted to know what's next, but I'm more interested in how you're walking now. Your pace matters. Your posture matters. Your presence with me matters. I know you think you're wasting time when you rest, but resting in me is never wasted. It's warfare. It's how you win battles without lifting a finger. Because not every battle is yours to fight. Some are mine, and I will fight for you when you rest in me. So let me strengthen you, not through striving, but through surrender. Let me fill what the world keeps draining. Let me be the one who defines your worth again. I didn't create you to be exhausted and empty. I formed you to carry light and life, to bring peace into chaos, not absorb chaos into your soul. You've been running on survival. I want to teach you how to live again, not just exist, not just endure, but live, fully and freely rooted in me. Your greatest victories won't come when you run the fastest. They'll come when you listen the deepest. So return to that place where time slows and heaven draws near, where my voice breaks the noise and my presence stills the storm inside you. Do not fear the silence, I am there. Do not despise the slow seasons, I am working. Do not reject the still moments, I am speaking. Every time you pause to be with me, something in you is restored, something realigned, something redeemed. I'm not keeping you from the future, I'm preparing you for it. You think you're late, but you're right on time with me, because with me, timing isn't measured in hours, it's measured in readiness, and you are being readied, not rushed, not pressured, readied. And when the time comes, you'll rise, not frantic but full, not grasping but grounded, not alone but led. You'll walk into rooms and carry peace. You'll speak and carry weight. You'll wait and carry strength because you walked with me before you walked with anyone else. So let me lead again. Let me be the rhythm your life follows. Let me be the place where your striving ends and your purpose begins. The world tells you to hurry, but I tell you to trust. The world tells you to prove, but I remind you, you are already mine, and with me, the pace of peace is never slow, it's sacred.